What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in for this video. If you read the title and saw the thumbnail, you probably already know what this video is about. But if you don't, today we're reviewing the Missing Ink playing cards by Missing New York. So let's do it. Alright everyone, so we are going to be taking a look at the Missing Ink deck. I already took the cards out, so let's just go ahead and take a look at the tech box. So the front says Missing Ink 1 of 1000. Really nice. This is done in like a matte, a glossy finish, with the design of the tuck box wrapping around, or design of the card, the back design wrapping around all four sides of the tuck box here. Oh, excuse me, I am tired. And then the back of the tuck box here, designed by Missing. You get the idea. The ad copy. The inside of the tongue flap is blank. There's black. The other flaps are black, and the inside of the flaps are blank. Just a little bit about these cards before we get into it. Missing New York came onto the scene a few years ago. I want to say around 2017. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was around 2017, 2018 when Missing New York came into the picture. Since then, they've released a lot of cool decks. The Thermal deck just dropped. I'll put a picture somewhere over here. I believe it's called Thermal. And I really like their design. They're more of an up-and-comer kind of cardistry brand that's becoming more of a hype brand. And I really like their stuff. But anyway, the cards are printed on just normal bicycle stock. I think maybe some slight modifications to the printing, but that's pretty much what they feel like. Printed by USPCC, obviously. Only made 1,000 of these, so they're pretty limited. Let's talk about price real quick before we talk about the cards. The price for these, I paid around 20, I think, to 25. They retailed for, I believe, around 15 to 20. I don't know the exact number, but I picked mine up from BAM. I'll leave the link down in the description. Mac and Brenda, really awesome people. As you guys know, they've sponsored videos before. They recently just sponsored the video of the roulette playing cards. So make sure you go check this video out. I'll try and leave a link in the description below. I really love those cards, and I hope you guys enjoy that review. But they're super awesome, and I love buying from them, and I picked these up from a great price. So if you want to get some of your own, I'm sure Mac could find you some for a fairly reasonable price, as he does for me. But anyway, let's go ahead and look at the ad cards now. You get two unidentical jokers that both say Missing, with kind of like, this reminds me of like a painting, like an old painting that's been distressed, kinda, is what it looks like. And like the lines are like, the painting's been folded or just deteriorated or something. That's what it symbolizes to me. And we'll go a little bit more about that when we get into the cards. So yeah, non-identical jokers, really cool. You get this cool looking like signature, I don't even know what to call this. It just looks dope. But yeah, you get that as an ad card. And then you get this, which says, hello, pre-press reviewed the files and noticed that the 7 of Diamonds card is missing a pip. Can you send me a new file for this card? Thank you. Something is always missing. And that's very interesting because actually, let's find the 7 of Diamonds card here quickly. 7 of Spades. I don't know if that's a reference to a different deck, but the 7 of Diamonds has all 7 spades, all 7 pips. So maybe there's a card in here that doesn't have all of its pips. And I'm not going to sit here and take the time on camera to go ahead and go through that. But if you guys know what that means, let me know. The cards actually feel really great. I've broken these in already, and I really love them. They're actually in my top 5 decks of the week video, episode 2 the other day. And they are really nice. I cannot tell you guys how much I like this deck. My first Missing New York deck, and I have absolutely zero complaints about it. It is a one-way back design, so you could actually use this for Magic. As you can see, one way back. But a very interesting design. nonetheless, you can see how great it looks for moves and things of that nature. So actually, let's do a little bit more, talk a little bit more about the handling aspect of this deck, and then we'll go ahead and wrap it up for this video. Alright guys, so as I said before, this deck is printed by USPCC, and it handles like an absolute dream. The cards are super soft. I actually don't know, they feel like normal bicycle stock, but they could be B stock, I guess. So if you guys know the specific stock, let me know down below. Everything I found said it wasn't super clear, so maybe I'll message them about it. But yeah, this deck is super awesome. It's a little pricey, but it is definitely, the company is definitely an up-and-comer cardistry brand, and I do think they're going to become a juggernaut one of these days. Maybe not quite as big as Fontaine. I think they'll pass anyone. But honestly, I like smaller brands that are like kind of up-and-comers like this, the Aerodynamics playing cards by Kevin Wu, you know, companies like that that aren't super well known, you know, but are great for cardistry and great for cardistry decks. Like Dealer's Grip used to be that way, and now they're just like, I hate most of their decks. Paperwave is kind of similar to that. I really, really like their cards. I have a couple decks of theirs that I will be doing reviews on soon, courtesy of Steve. But yeah, I will leave BAM. I will leave their shop down in the description if you'd like to pick some up. And they're just awesome. They're super great people, really awesome people to buy cards from. And as you can see, my Lego love is getting exponentially better. As I mess it up. As I mess it up again. Just let me peel the card. There it is. Ugh. But yeah, anyway, that's about all I have for this. And one more thing I do want to do actually is quickly check out the faces, because we didn't do that. So let's go ahead and cut to that. I was so caught up in the hailing, I totally forgot to look at the faces. So let's go ahead and look at these. These are all completely custom, which each pip doing something different. And there you can see the kind of like the distressed look of a painting that the cards really have. And the texturization of the cards really makes it feel like that as well. But not all the pips are like that, actually. Is that the only one? Did I just find the one that's different? Hold on. These look really good, by the way. There you can see the custom court cards. Really, really nice. Okay, so now some of them have that like that nice little touch there. I don't know if that means anything specific. There you can see again, really, really nice court cards. Oh, the Seven of Hearts has a missing. Okay, nice, nice. So maybe their next deck will say something about the Seven of Hearts, because this said something about the Seven of Diamonds. This card did. So Seven of Hearts is the one that's missing a pip. Cool. Yeah, really, really nice faces. Let's see if we can't find the Ace of Spades real quick, and I'll show you guys that. I would highly recommend this deck, by the way. It's really, really nice. Can I seriously not find the Ace of... There it is. So there's the Ace of Spades. It says missing, with a really cool looking, droopy, ergonomical spade. I think that's dope. But yeah, that is just sick. Oh, hold on, let me do this. Boom. I did it wrong. Oh no. We'll do one more Lego love for you guys before we go, as I mess it up. Such a fun move. If you guys want a tutorial on that, I don't know if I'm good enough to do it yet, but I'll definitely try and do more tutorials in the future. But yeah, let's go ahead and cut to the outro. All right, everyone, that is going to go ahead and conclude my review of the Missing Ink playing cards by Missing New York. If you did enjoy this video at any point, please go ahead and subscribe if you're new. That would help me out a lot. We're almost to 1,500. We're getting there closer to their goodness. I cannot talk every single day, and I really appreciate all of y'all's support. If you want to pick these cards up, I will leave links to places where I think you can get them, especially BAM. BAM always has great stuff, and I'm sure he could find you some for a really reasonable price. If you enjoyed the video, also like it, comment what I should do next. This was recommended by a subscriber, and so I do a lot of my recommendations. Obviously, it's hard to do them all, but if you have a recommendation that I think is worthwhile, I will totally do it for you guys. So leave what you want me to do down in the comments below. Anyway, that's about all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm the Wooden Cardist, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.